Hey there everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on to get your reading about your person. No contact, and you want to know if you should reach out or not. I am also going to include what happens if you do reach out to this person. This video, I only have 2 selections. Typically it's 3, and under the time constraints right now, I'm doing 2. But I do want to get general readings out on the YouTube channel. Since I am doing the special, I have to, divvy up my time accordingly. So, you can choose from the original Smith-Rider-Waite or the Arcanum. You could, go by 1, 2, left or right, however you want to do it. If you want to take a pause or pause the video to kind of just meditate on which one you're leaning toward. If you have more than one person, obviously, hopefully you don't have more than 2, because I always suggest, more than one pile. And just to remind you, it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. I hope you do get something from it. All the other information you need to know is in the description. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and start. Alright, so for the number 1 choice, Smith-Rider-Waite, should you contact this person? Yes or no? And I do have some oracle cards here that I do want to get out on the table as well. And I usually do those first, so I'm going to go ahead and do that first, okay? Then what happens if you decide to go ahead and reach out? What happens? A little light flare, whatever. Okay, so we've got lead. I'll show you the card up. You can see. Interesting. I gotta show you the bottom of the deck, folks. Throat chakra. Well, I know where this is leading. Interesting too. It's 4 and 5. The throat chakra obviously has to do with communication. There's a shadow figure in the back of this man. He's holding what looks like it's a scroll. Maybe it's a contract. We've got the 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Right now he's working on something, or your person is working on something. This is saying to hold back. There is going to be communication here, but I'm getting a sense that your person is they're waiting. They're trying to learn something, because with the Page of Swords is a student, and also with the throat chakra, this is saying hold back. As far as I can see now, they could be working on how to approach you, what to say. Oh, they're finding you very mysterious. Queen of Wands. She uses that law of attraction, the universal laws. Perhaps it's your energy worker as well as what I do. You're trying to help this person's throat chakra. If you are doing that, I would suggest all, well, there's many more than the 7, but, lining them up for your person. But they do need some work on their throat chakra. Perhaps they're doing their own work on it as well. Everybody could use a little help, right? I'm sensing this person's actually doing some physical writing for one of you guys. Or maybe a couple. You know how sometimes when you're going to do a speech or going into a meeting or something like that, you go over what you're going to say, rebuttal to if somebody says something back to you, and so you know how to respond. And this one is keeping an eye on you, in case you're wondering that. But this is saying hold back. Three of Pentacles talks to us about contracts too. They're trying to figure out how to work on the situation with you, perhaps as a third party or something like that, where the third party is a person or people that they cannot really cut out of their life entirely. It's almost like, say, a baby mama. Oh, I hate that. Mother of their children or something like that. Or their actual mother. Five of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles there. Lots of earth energy. The earth energy being very slow, grounded. Your person probably is very methodical in their movements. I'm sensing that your person does not want you to forget about them. So they want to figure out how to sort of, break that ice, get back into your good graces, get back into your life, get back into your messaging system. They don't want to be left out, left behind. They could have cut you out prematurely. Queen of Wands typically has a lot of admirers. She's beautiful. Your person definitely finds you exotic and beautiful, full of passion. And I don't really think they want to make you wait much longer, if you have been waiting for a while. I knew this card was, I freaking knew it. So I kind of already described it. Five of Swords. So, yes, they feel like they have some competition there that they need defeating. They need to send somebody packing, or maybe a couple somebodies. You see? So it goes along with what I've already said. They don't want to have you going off with one of these jokers, you know what I mean? All right. So, I'm saying that you can hold back on this. You do have somebody who is working on making an approach, working on what they want to say. They would like to work on the situation with you so that it can be more like of a solid commitment rather than a back and forth. you know, or a hot and cold situation. Definitely get that too, you know. You've got the Swords and Mrs. Queen over here. I want to just get, let's get one for the Queen. Justice. Well, I alluded to it. You know, your person may be married, okay? Or they're, remember when I said their actual mother or mother children. They could actually be married to someone, you know, and really trying to figure out a way to remove themselves from that contract. But moreover, I feel like they want to bring justice into the situation with you. They feel like you have been done wrong. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick these up because there's not really enough room on the table. Excuse me. And we're just going to do a quickie. What happens if you decide that you're going to not listen to a general reading? Okay. And contact them first, okay? I just saw the Emperor, and a lot of times with the Emperors, guys, you gotta let them think it's their idea. You can plant those little seeds, like in the Seven of Pentacles we saw, you know, and planting the seeds, waiting for whatever you've been waiting for to grow, take fruition. It was their idea all along. Look who's at the bottom of the deck. I told you I saw him. We'll see if he wants to arrive out here. The Emperor. Okay, what happens if you decide you're gonna he's gonna go cold, guard his heart, sit back and think some more. In a way, I feel like, and it's not the best, but I'm getting a sense your person is motivated by jealousy and the thought of losing your connection to somebody else. Whoa. Conflict. 5 of Wands. Now, this is if you decide you're going to go ahead and contact them in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. Then the Death card. This doesn't always mean transformation. You know, like we want to put a light, fluffy air on death. Sometimes death is death. You know, seriously, I mean, I don't, you know, that's what it is. Because you've got the King of Swords here. You know, perpetual prick sometimes, right? Then we've got the fighting of the 5 of Wands. And then we have the Death card. And okay, so we can call it transformation. It would probably transform into something entirely different than what the other spread was. Guys. 10 of Swords. I mean, come on now. Look at this. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. You guys are going to be just kicking each other in the crotch is what's going to end up happening. Probably via text, too, by the way. You know what I mean? So it's not like you're going to be able to see facial expressions. You're not going to be able to get the tone, the inflection. You're not going to be, you know, so it's just going to be like straightforward FUs, back and forth. Okay, so that's where we're going to land with that one. So if you do resonate, if you consider hitting that subscribe, you know, if you're not subscribed, might as well subscribe. It's free, you hit the bell if you wouldn't mind, so you know when I upload. I'm going to be doing it more often. I am running a special. I'm running them side by side with my channels, and I'm also working on other things. I'm going to be putting down private readings for a while, so now's the time, folks. And yeah, if you have a comment, a good idea, you want to see it done, if you think it's a bad idea, just throw it out there anyways. You never know. I mean, other people might and probably do want to hear it too. You think it's a bad idea, maybe, like I said, typically people go through somewhat of the same situations. Of course, we're all unique and everybody's different, but they go in a line. So anyways, guys, I will see you on the next one. Namaste. Alright, so for our pile number 2, people, the Arcanum deck, I want to start off with an Oracle deck. It's the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Also, if this is driving you bonkers, the stripes, let me know. I like the pattern, but it might not be good for the channel. It is the colors I like for the channel, but anyway. So it's going to be a general reading, as you know. It won't resonate with everybody. I hope you get something from it. If you do resonate, consider hitting the subscribe button. It's free. It's an energy exchange. It goes a long way. Tell you, it really does. We've got love. Yeah, everything else you need to know, guys, is in the description. Third eye chakra, bitches. Sorry to say it like that, but the number one, the other choice had the throat chakra. So I'm like, yeah, that's it. I love it. So, see, this is what I mean when I say to you guys, you're getting a psychic reading from someone who channels from the other side. So when you're getting a private reading from me, things of that nature, that's exactly what you're getting. So that's typically why it will take me a little bit longer than maybe someone else. Because if you can't quite understand, some people just don't. But anyway. We've got 2 6s here, which is the number of harmony. And obviously love. I mean, hello. Do I need to explain that? And then we have the third eye chakra. That's the chakra that it connects you with your psychic abilities and things of that nature, opens things up for you to be able to see clearer. Of course, the crown connects you with the universe, spirit. There's more than the 7. Okay, so maybe somebody's working on their psychic ability, yourself included. Okay, if that's what you are doing, if you're an energy worker and you're working, don't just work on your third eye. Work on your crown too, and do them all. Well, the ones that everybody's familiar with is the 7. Should you reach out to this person? Your intuition is telling you to. Your third eye could be lit like a Christmas tree, and theirs may not be. So you're working on yours, work on theirs too. If you need help, I offer that service. So this was in the first one. It says hold back. 4 of Pentacles. What's this? The Sun. It is the yes card, and it is a card of renewal and rebirth and, burning away toxicity, and I like it being there. And it is a major. Yes, agreed. However, with this 4 of Pentacles, it's just looking at me. Because what? The key in her lap. just holding back. Because like I said, you could be on a different plane than them. You can see things very clear, perhaps. And they're just at this point of like a rebirthing or being an awakening or something like this, and they don't need to be hit with, I'm your soulmate. You know? No drunk texts. 9 of Cups. Celebration. It's overindulgence too sometimes. Does your intuition tell you? No, don't drunk text. So, back when I used to catch a buzz once in a while, that's all you want to do is text this SOB, you know what I mean? Hide the damn thing. Hide your phone. You can do it. Trust me. Or have someone else hide it for you. Yeah. Ace of Cups, of course, right? So this is divinely guided love, and that's why you feel it so freaking strongly. They feel it too, guys. But again, for most of you, I would say that your person is just on a different spiritual level than you. You know? Sometimes you have to let them get there on their own, and you can help behind the scenes by just, just becoming stronger in your abilities, getting higher on your spiritual path. That in turn will help them. You can also, again, do the distance Reiki healing sessions. They do work. The Two of Swords. I love it how she's there like that. Bridging the Four of Pentacles, then the Sun. She's got a choice to make. She's trying to use her intuition to make this decision. You got the Moon up there. She's all blindfolded and stuff. She wants to make this decision, He showed up in the first one too. Page of Swords. I feel like, again, because the Page of Swords is the student, and he is discovering that this is Ace of Cups love, that you do have the potential to fulfill him in his love. He's feeling it. He's, coming into focus. So if you guys are shooting energy at this person, which you probably are if you're watching me, because you're attracted to a true psychic who is also a light worker, energy worker, the person's feeling it. Person's feeling it. I still say hold back, but, of course this is a general reading. And I do feel like your person's sitting here, they're not sitting here with me, but if they were, wouldn't you die? Hey! Oh, that would be so... Oh, my God. I got them all lined up. I gotcha. Oh, shit. Queen of Swords. Ooh. Did you go Queen of Swords on them? You got 3 swords here. These all are communication. Okay? Even 2 of Swords is communication, but it's more along the lines of my throat. Telepathic communication. It's more of that along the lines. This is our little stalker, and this is our straight up, fuck with me, I'll cut your head off. You say the wrong thing. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords, which is great. I mean, it's communication. It comes in very fast. It's honest, because that's what the hell she wants, is honesty. She's sick and tired of the back and the forth, the up and down. Oh, I don't know if I love you. Yeah, maybe I do, maybe I don't know. So, your person knows. They're well a freaking aware. Oh, look at another sword. that they have caused pain, Ten of Swords, pain in you. This is why Queen of Swords becomes Queen of Swords. She takes one of these swords straight out of her back or her heart and uses it to defend herself with. You know? Anyway, my dear friends, I would say hold back. You're getting communication out of this person no matter what. You know, this one thing that's be said for this Queen of Swords, she's patient. She's patient. You know, she's got her hand out. She's willing to speak. Your person knows that. At least I'm feeling like most of them do. Time to put their big boy pants on and approach the Queen of Swords. Now, I'm going to pull these up and then and then we're going to check out and see what happens if you decide that you're going to go ahead and contact them first. Use your intuition as well. Trust it. Excuse me. Unless you got an impulse, and then you know you gotta really know how to work with your own psychic abilities and your third eye. You know, which is why I'm taking a break from doing private readings after the 31st, so I can help you guys. Two of Pentacles. This is if you decide you're going to be like, you know what, screw you, Amy. I'm not holding back, I'm contacting. Two of Wands. See, we got this person juggling and standing at a crossroad. You know, trying to balance things out, figure out, you know, look over their landscape, jump on their snail. Hold on. That's my snail rider for anybody who's new here. So it's the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, he comes in with an offer, but it is slow as molasses. Slower. It's slower than people who put molasses in the refrigerator. You know? But you get me. Anyway. They still see you as Empress, though. And by the time they get to you, you're Empress. You know, you are their Empress. I feel it. And could be part of the reason why they're a little apprehensive to go ahead and make this offer to you, because the Empress is someone who is highly admired. They have a shit ton of admirers. You know, maybe some of you guys got, you know, they have a lot of competition, things of that nature. Whatever is going on in their brain, in their heart, from past traumas, you know, from old lovers, or even what has happened between you guys. You know, this does feel like a true soulmate situation. So yeah, I'm sure there's been quite a few cycles and they're just a little nervous to come forward. They still come forward if you reach out, but you kind of stall out the process. You see? Obviously do what the hell ever you want. You can come back and let me know that I was correct. Or, again, if you want to do a private reading with me, let's do it. But really, I would caution, just Four of Swords it. You know, take a real step back. Meditate on it. You know, because this is very important to you. To them as well. We saw that Ace of Cups. You don't want to go ahead and kick it over. You know, it'll fill back up. But then you had the Sun. You know, it's I feel like it's a fragile piece of time right now for your connection. So, okay. If you resonated with this reading, please consider hitting that subscribe. If it's red, you're not subscribed. I've had subscribers tell me that they had become unsubscribed somehow, but I consider it an energy exchange, and keeps me going, keeps me like wanting to even keep the channel going, to tell you the truth. And then also make sure you hit the bell, every time I upload, because if you give me a suggestion in the comments of a reading you want to see done, I'll get it done. And probably other people want to see it too. They just hadn't thought of it. That's why I like to build this community of like-minded people who are highly spiritual, high priestesses. So, my beautiful friends, namaste.